Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and doing exactly what you always do. Before your feet even touch the floor, you reach for your phone. You tap on TikTok. Nothing happens. You open YouTube. It won't load. Instagram is blank. WhatsApp won't send messages. Google doesn't work. Even your email refuses to connect. At first, you don't think much of it. Maybe your Wi-Fi is down. You restart your router. You switch to mobile data. Still nothing. Then you look around. Your family is having the same problem. Your friends can't get online. Your coworkers can't access their emails. The entire internet has disappeared. Not just for you, for everyone. No warning, no explanation, no social media posts telling people what's happening because social media itself is gone. Within minutes, confusion spreads across the world. Millions of people begin checking their devices over and over again, hoping the problem will magically fix itself. Tech support lines are flooded with calls. Internet providers receive more complaints than ever before. People begin to wonder if they've been hacked or if their phones have broken. But this isn't a local outage. It's global. For the first time in modern history, the entire world is offline. The first thing most people would notice is silence. No notifications, no messages, no videos, no endless stream of content fighting for attention. For years, billions of people have lived in a world where information travels instantly. A message sent from New York can arrive in Tokyo in less than a second. News spreads across continents in minutes. Entire friendships, businesses, and communities exist online. Now imagine all of that stopping at once. The biggest shock might not be technological, it might be psychological. Many people check their phones hundreds of times per day without even realizing it. Studies have shown that social media and notifications trigger dopamine releases in the brain, creating habits that become part of daily life. Without the internet, people suddenly lose access to that constant stream of stimulation. Some would feel bored, others would feel anxious, some might even panic. As the first hour turns into the second, businesses begin realizing the scale of the disaster. Most modern companies rely heavily on internet services. Employees can't access cloud storage. Meetings disappear. Customer support systems fail. Online orders stop arriving. Thousands of companies that seemed unstoppable suddenly find themselves unable to function. Small businesses suffer immediately. A local store might still be able to open its doors, but what happens when customers try to pay with a card? Many payment systems require internet connections to verify transactions. Without those connections, purchases can fail. Restaurants face similar challenges. Delivery services vanish overnight. Food ordering apps stop working. Customers can no longer place orders online. Drivers don't know where deliveries need to go. Entire business models collapse within hours. But that's only the beginning. The banking industry faces an even larger problem. Most money today isn't physical cash. It's digital, numbers moving between computers. When the internet disappears, online banking stops. Mobile payment apps stop. Money transfers stop. People rush toward ATMs, hoping to withdraw cash before things get worse. Long lines form outside banks. Some machines stop working. Others quickly run out of money. For the first time, millions of people realize how little physical cash they actually have. As panic spreads, stock markets around the world face unprecedented challenges. Traders can't communicate normally. Financial systems struggle to process transactions. Investors have no access to live market data. Billions of dollars hang in uncertainty. Then transportation starts feeling the effects. Most people don't realize how dependent modern travel has become on internet connectivity. Ride-sharing apps disappear. Passengers can't request rides. Drivers can't receive jobs. Navigation systems become unreliable. People who normally rely on GPS suddenly have to remember how to read road signs. For some, that's surprisingly difficult. Air travel faces even bigger complications. Airports have backup systems, but many operations depend on digital communication. Flight schedules become harder to coordinate. Passengers can't check updates online. Airlines face growing delays and confusion. Meanwhile, truck drivers carrying food, fuel, medicine, and supplies across countries struggle to communicate with dispatch centers. Supply chains begin slowing down, and when supply chains slow down, everything else follows. The food industry quickly starts feeling the pressure. Grocery stores rely on sophisticated systems to track inventory and order supplies. Without internet connections, many stores lose visibility into what products they need. Deliveries become delayed. Certain items begin disappearing from shelves. Nothing catastrophic happens immediately, but people begin noticing shortages. Then comes one of the most critical sectors of all, healthcare. Hospitals are designed to handle emergencies. Most have backup systems and contingency plans. But modern healthcare relies heavily on digital records. Doctors use online databases. Medical histories are stored electronically. Test results are often shared digitally. Without internet access, healthcare professionals can still save lives, but many processes become slower and more complicated. A task that normally takes seconds could suddenly take minutes. And in medicine, minutes matter. Emergency services continue operating, but efficiency drops. Communication becomes more difficult. Information becomes harder to access. The world begins realizing how interconnected everything has become. As the day continues, governments and experts race to discover the cause. Is it a cyber attack? A technical failure? A solar storm? No one knows. Rumors spread rapidly through television, radio, and word of mouth. Ironically, with no internet available, misinformation becomes harder to fact-check. People are forced to rely on traditional news sources again. For younger generations, this feels completely unfamiliar. Then something unexpected begins happening. People start talking to each other, not through messages, not through comments, not through likes. Face to face, families sit together at dinner without constantly checking their phones. Friends meet in person because they can't text. Children spend more time outside. Neighborhoods become surprisingly active. Some people discover hobbies they had forgotten about. Books come off shelves. Board games return to tables. Conversations become longer. Attention spans begin recovering. Many people who initially hated the outage start noticing something strange. They feel calmer. Not everyone, of course, but enough to make people wonder how much of their stress came from being permanently connected. By evening, the world feels completely different. Cities still function. People still work. Life continues. But the pace changes. Without constant updates, breaking news alerts, and social media feeds competing for attention, time seems to move differently. Some people love it. Others can't wait for the internet to return. Finally, after 24 hours, engineers manage to restore the global network. One by one, devices reconnect. Messages flood in. Notifications explode. Emails arrive by the thousands. Social media platforms instantly fill with reactions, memes, stories, and theories about what happened. People rush back online. Life returns to normal. Or at least it appears to, because something important has changed. For one day, humanity was reminded that the internet isn't just entertainment. It's not just videos, memes, games, and social media. It's the nervous system of modern civilization. It powers communication. It moves money. It supports transportation. It helps hospitals function. It connects governments, businesses, and families across the globe. Most of the time, we barely notice it's there. It's like electricity or running water. We only appreciate it when it's gone. And maybe that's the most fascinating part of this entire scenario. The world wouldn't end if the internet disappeared for 24 hours, but it would reveal just how dependent we've become on a technology that didn't even exist for most of human history. So here's the question. If the internet disappeared tomorrow for an entire day, what would you miss the most? Would it be social media, online gaming, streaming services, your job, or would you secretly enjoy the break? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing what-if scenarios that make you see the world differently.